you had your notebook, which is your iconic book.
My notebook.
Yeah,
What
bro,
was
your notebook where you were like top 10 games for like the PS2 and stuff.
it? Oh
You
my
had a
god, yo!
notebook? Yo, I don't remember that.
I had is a little black notebook, and I would write like top 10. There's some of them that I wrote top 5 reasons why was that the game Portal should win a Nobel Peace Prize, and I just straight off copied that Machinima title. I was like, that was so obvious. But then I would
Dude,
write top 9 Team Fortress 2 members. Fun fact, I never played Team Fortress 2 till this day, so I have no clue what the fuck I was rambling on. I was watching a lot of YouTubers and I was
yeah.
influenced. I was watching a lot of video game YouTubers.
Yeah.
And during that same year, I went to my first ever Comic Con, and that's where I met John. I met up with Jonathan, and he
Yeah.
introduced me to the angry video game nerd.
Oh,
And I
there it was
Yo,
there
no
like
way.
Yeah,
oh
you showed
shit,
me when
that's
he'd be like,
cool.
you showed me like a scene where it's like, this is a bucket full of fuck ass or like some
Oh yeah,
shit.
yeah. Do you remember the one where I forget like what game he's playing, but it's a fucking old one, you know, it's from like 8 years ago or something, and he goes on this rant where he's like, all this game is fucking rats and bats, and then this bat on like a little line flies, and then he just bites it like and he like bites the fucking bat.
Yo, I
That's
don't
like
know
so
what
legendary.
game, but I don't know what game, but I know what you're talking about.
He's like,
Was it
fucking
the
rats and bats, rats and
That's
bats.
a rest.
Yeah, that's all it is just rats and bats. How many fucking games need to have bats? Like, seriously, I know it's Dracula, but why do so many games have so many fucking bats? Seriously, I fucking hate bats.
Oh my god, was it the not the Dragon Quest? It's the one where it's like there's a dragon coming out of the bridge and he couldn't get past the first scene or some shit.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
remember exactly.
That might have been the episode that you might have shown me. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but he introduced me to Angry Video Game Nerd, and then I got way deeper into video games.
Nice.
It was
Oh, cool,
insane.
yeah.
But I remember that Comic Con just for what I remember the most from there, other than getting like the Spawn comic books and a whole bunch of comic books, is that my dad, he would find like a girl doing cosplay but with like big tits,
Oh my
and he'd
god.
be like, "Hey Justin, get a picture with her," and then he'd like
Nice.
and like he had like 2 pictures of that, and I thought that was hilarious.
Nice.
You're just there awkwardly
Shit, dude.
smiling. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
And I knew
Like,
why.
check
Like, I
one,
wasn't
like-
stupid. Dude, like he showed me the pictures and he'd zoom and look at that one.
Oh my god.
But how did you guys like rejoice in college?
Oh wait. Side note, this is the like last thing I want to say. Remember in Sec 1 when you would walk into the classroom and I would say, like you're in time or whatever. I was like, It's
Like
Justin.
you're just in time.
yeah. You're
Dude.
like
There's
he's just in time.
there's 3 things I've heard. And there's 3 things I've heard so much in my life. Just in time, Justin, like Justin Bieber, and as of recently, for the past 3 years, Justin, like Justin Trudeau. Yes, I know there's other people named Justin that are famous. I'm not stupid. It used to be at one point, Justin Timberlake, and I was like,
Mm.
I don't even remember that, but the Justin Bieber one, I hated when people. I remember
Yeah.
I cried in frustration at day camp because they kept calling me Justin Bieber, and I'm like, I'm not that.
You
Once my
Sounds like-
I am a legend.
I'm a legend.
Dude, there was once, for some reason, my cousin and my grandmother, my nonna, they forced me to get a haircut. It wasn't their place, and they brought me to this hairdresser. She butchered my hair, and I was not happy to begin with. And she said, "Oh, now look, you look like Justin Bieber. All the girls will love you."
Oh no.
What I said to this day, I still laugh at it. I screamed, "Justin Bieber's a lesbian!" And then we left, and I was like, that's my way of insulting Justin Bieber by just calling him a lesbian.
Oh my god.
And I was so angry.
Yeah.
My cousin was like, "You can't say that." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't want to get my hair cut." It was the most
Yeah.
inappropriate thing I could say.
But you're like
As a
11 years
little
old,
kid.
12 years old. You're just like, I'm a
Dude,
Justin
I'm tired.
Bieber's
I was
lesbian.
tired of being called. I was tired of being called Justin Bieber. That's like saying Diego, like from Dora.
Yeah,
Like, yes, obviously, I've heard
yes,
that. You've heard
yeah.
that 10,000
Oh
times.
my, too many times to count, man.
How I Met You, Diego, is a complete blur because in my mind you were just always there.
Yeah, yo, same. Like, you were always there, and I remember we'd always used to, like, either talk before class or, like, in the halls, and I don't know, I felt like we just clicked, and, like, we were just always, like, talking to each other. And,
Dude,
yeah.
I don't even. It's not like we talked to each other side by side because it went alphabetical order. Alphabetical
Yeah.
order. I was in the front of class. You're all the way in the back.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess
I-
we didn't let that distance separate us.
Did
No.
you guys meet in where?
In the
In that class. Like
Oh,
in
fuck,
my
okay.
mind, it's kind of like my phone being black. It's always been black. Well, Diego's just always been there, and I couldn't tell you the pinpoint moment of when
Yeah.
we first talked.
No,
I
Mm.
couldn't tell you.
same.
But we clicked like really well.
Yeah.
All throughout high school, we just stayed friends.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. It was just a thing that happened. So,
Mhm.
hey, I'm glad we're still like talking and shit. Cause like, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways,
I felt like college changed it for us a bit.
yeah, maybe a bit, but like we still made an effort to call each other like once in a while, just to see how like we were doing and stuff. And I remember in college, I think I started, or no, it was university where I started talking to John more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was in college where you and John like were talking more. You guys are like always talking about like metal bands. and
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
Dude, I
'Cause
remember
you
some
you
of the metal
came to
talks.
my show in March.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
March
yeah.
2nd.
The Scream for Morphine one?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like March 3rd or March 2nd, like 2018. And Justin came.
Yeah, at
Remember you?
Trackside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was that was the first and only time I've seen Scream for Morphine, and I
Yeah.
will sadly never be able to ever again. Dude, I
Yeah.
remember some of the metal talks we had. We'd say like,
Yeah.
we talked about Voivod a lot because I
Yeah,
told
I
you about
know, we were-
Voivod, and then you listened to everything, and you were telling me how everything connects, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
And I'm like, oh, yo,
I
this shit rips.
still
you
liked
know?
Vector. I mean, they were
Oh,
fucking
same, yeah, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Diego's gonna hate us for this, but we used to talk mad shit about Metallica
Oh, yeah?
after the first 4 albums.
Bro.
Oh my god, we
Yeah,
say
I
they're
know, I
fucking
know, I know.
they're sellouts, fucking load and reload,
Oh
drop
my
2
God.
dirty loads on us.
Two fucking loads right after the Black album. You know,
And,
I feel like now I
Literally.
do like a lot of songs on the Black album, and I'm starting to like some of the songs that are on Load more, and so like I'm getting
It's
used to
That's
it.
because we're
but-
getting older, that's
But-
why.
Yeah,
we
it's
used
like-
to talk
it's like,
mad
okay.
shit about Metallica. We used to shit
Yeah.
on Lars heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy. But and then that's when you introduced me. You introduced me to
Shove 50 grand up your
Oh,
ass.
dear ass.
Napster is
Oh my
But that's when you introduced me to some of your friends, Tristan, Shay. I forgot there's that other kid. I think his name was the second Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
introduced
'cause
me to
there-
those
there are
guys.
Two guys with the same name.
You